Номері 1 Алматы Қазақ мемлекеттік гуманитарлық педагогтік колледжі. Қашықтан оқыту. Топ 22. Практика түрі байқау практикасы. Пән ағылшын тілі. Практика жетекшісі Нарбасова Айкерім Қатырәліқызы. Практикант Нұрғали Фарида Мейрамқызы. Сынып 9 Б. Тақырыбы A-Story. Мамандық негізгі орта білім беру. Біліктілігі шетел тілі мұғалімі. Hello guys, good morning. Today's topic of the lesson is a story. Before we move on to a new topic, let's watch the video.
The world is like a treasure chest, so full of magic things. It's calling me to fly away. I long to spread my wings. There's a great big world out there, so much to do and see. So pack your bags and sail away. Let travel set you free. To visit distant lands, adventure waits for me. Who will I meet? What will I find? It's all a mystery. There's a great big world out there, so much to do and see. So pack your bags and sail away. Let travel set you free. Is like a cosmic school, so full of things to learn. Lessons and experiences wait round every turn. There's a great big world out there, so much to do and see. So pack your bags and sail away. Let travel set you free.
Thanks a lot for your job. And now, can you answer the question, what does travel mean to the singer? What does travel mean to you? Do you like traveling? What countries have you visited yet? Was it amazing or boring? Do you have any exciting stories? Thanks a lot for your job. And as I have mentioned today at the lesson, we improve our writing skills. Today we try to write down a story about your traveling. During this lesson, we work with your students' books at page 97. Please, boys and girls, open your books at page 97 and let's start to work. Exercise 1. What can a story be about? Adventure, mystery, etc. What tenses can you mostly use? Think, please. Okay, thank you. Now, please listen to these sounds. Look at this picture and can you guess what the story is about? Are you ready? Let's start. Okay, sir, and boys, girls, what have you heard? Have you predicted what the story is about? Now, please, pay attention to this text I'm going to read. Of course, don't forget, you need to read this text and check, please. Let's start. A good deed. It was still dark outside when my dad and I woke up last Saturday morning. Heavy rain was pouring down, but we didn't mind. We knew in a few hours we would be in a sunny Spain. We felt excited as we loaded our bags into the car and set off the airport. As we drove along, the storm got worse. Suddenly, we saw a car blocking our way up ahead, so we stopped and got out to see what was happening. A man and his daughter were sitting under a tree. Our car skidded on the wet road and crashed into a tree, the man explained. I tried to call the emergency services on my mobile phone, but my battery had run out. My dad used his phone to call a breakdown truck, and soon it arrived to tow the man's car away. This is a disaster, he told us. We were supposed to be going on holiday today, and now we're sure to miss our flight. It takes off at 25 to 8 a.m. The 25 to 8 flight to Alicante, I asked. That's our flight, come on, said my dad, glancing at his watch. Grab your bags and get in. We can still make it. We were all really anxious as Dad was driving to the airport carefully. Luckily, there was no traffic on the roads, and we arrived just in time to catch our flight. As soon as our plane took off, we all breathed a huge sigh of relief. It had been a close call, but we had made it, and we had made some new friends too. Don't you think that story is rather interesting and great? Please, boys and girls, pay attention to exercise 3. Read the story once more, and your task is to put these events in the order they happened. Okay, 1 minute. Look through the text, read some important information, and let's work. Let's check. The first, we loaded our bags into the car. So, the second must be B. Yes, we saw a car blocking our way. The next is E. My dad called a breakdown truck. Do you agree with me? The next is A. The man's car was towed away. The next is we arrived at the airport. And the last event is my dad offered the man and his daughter a lift. Let's check. No, you see we have one mistake. Can you find this mistake? Yes, right. We should change the order D and F. Let's check. Okay, great. Thanks a lot for your job. And now, boys, girls, exercise 4. Pay attention to exercise 4. Which of these words in bold? You see in bold, yes, highlighted words like when, but, as, so, and, but, and, as soon as. Do you remember that we name these phrases as linking words? Do you remember, yes? Okay, during similar ideas, refer to time, during contrasting ideas, share consequence. Okay, don't forget about these linking words, because now it's your turn to write a story. Please, think about your traveling. I suppose you have some interesting and exciting stories about your traveling. And your task is to write down a story according to the plan. You should have 4 paragraphs. The first paragraph. Pay attention to these questions. When, where did the story start? Who were the main characters? How did they feel? Paragraph 2 and 3. What happened? Events in sequence in the climax event. And paragraph 4. What happened in the end? How did you feel? Boys and girls, pay attention to this plan and to this story, and word tense must be used. Of course, past simple, as you see. And what are you going to write down? A travel blogger has asked his readers to send in short stories entitled "The Most Exciting Holiday of My Life." Of course, you can change this title and put down any interesting and exciting story that you have had. I wish you good luck. And some additional tasks for you for improving your speaking skills. Please pay attention at these 2 expressions. East or west, home is best. He that travels far knows much. And your task is to choose one of the expressions and prepare elevator pitch. Don't forget to use your keywords and useful phrases from our Module 8 Travel and Tourism. When you are ready, please send your elevator pitch to our WhatsApp group. Do you have any questions, boys and girls? Okay, now it's your turn to write down an interesting and exciting story about your traveling. I wish you a good day, and I suppose everything is great in your life. Goodbye.